To me, global education is throwing yourself out into the world and learning what the world has to offer to you.
What the Global Network University means to me is that people are from different countries, people have had different backgrounds, and you quickly realize that you have to find some common ground.
You become more aware of what people think of your country, and every day I'm learning something new from different nationalities.
We share so much common things that we feel as if we're part of, we're human and we're one.
There is no education more significant for the 21st century than what NYU Abu Dhabi has to offer. NYU Abu Dhabi takes the qualities of liberal arts and science education, which I believe is the best foundation an undergraduate student can have, and puts them in the service of training leaders who embrace, understand, and can really make an impact towards a better world.
There's nowhere else where you'll be able to start up this big global community, and where you go from there, it could take you anywhere.
Abu Dhabi is fairly awe-inspiring. The city of Abu Dhabi is very metropolitan, it's very well built up, but within that there's areas which are very peaceful, and I think that mix is quite important.
The Corniche is a beach area that's 5 minutes from campus. The water's nice, especially in the winter months. Jimmy Cliff and some other reggae artists were there, and so we went there and listened to some reggae on the beach, and local music as well, so it's really nice.
So much comes together here, tradition and modernity. It's been 40 years since this place started to grow, and look where we are now. It's amazing to see this transition process happening in front of my eyes.
The culture in Abu Dhabi is extremely diverse and welcoming and just looking for new ideas.
Abu Dhabi is a great city to live in. So many activities going on all the time. So whatever your interests are, you're sure to find something to do here.
The opportunities NYU Abu Dhabi affords the students is a liberal arts education in a country outside the United States, and in the context of a world-class research faculty who they get to know well because the student-to-faculty ratio is very small.
Everyone knows everyone, and the professors there are willing to spend quite a lot of time to interact with students, to get to know who you are, to know your interest, and to know how they could best help you.
Well, as a parent of a college-age child, I think that NYU Abu Dhabi combines the two best sort of things that I would want for my college student. One is the range of intellectual resources that a research university can deliver. But on the other hand, NYU Abu Dhabi is a close community.
I went to Harvard for college, and I stayed there for graduate school. I came to NYU as a postdoc at the Center for Cosmology and Particle Physics. I study supermassive black holes, and undergraduates definitely have the opportunity to work on my projects firsthand. When I was an undergraduate, I started working on research right away, and that really helped me understand how research is done and helped me go towards a career in physics.
Well, my first love in terms of academics is history, and I intend to major in that. So studying politics in that area is obviously of great interest, but other things like doing some science, which I haven't done for years, or learning a language is also very exciting.
I've had the opportunity to talk to students in Abu Dhabi. It's fascinating to see the range of student interests, nationalities and cultures that are represented, but of course also the spirit of inquiry that informs everyone.
We competed in last year's HULT competition. We were given a challenge focused on a particular company that sells solar lights in East Africa. I thought it would be a great complement to what I'm learning in the classroom, because this is real world stuff.
When Bill Clinton announced that the winner goes to NYU Abu Dhabi, it was very exciting, but at the same time, we as a team learned many things along the way, and that part is the most exciting and most rewarding part of the entire experience.
The athletics department here is always arranging great activities to do. There's a lot of clubs on campus as well that I'm involved in. There's a lot to do, like just even being around the people here. It's a lot of fun.
We have yoga, we have dance, we have all kinds of different activities for students to do to be healthy and fit. We have students engaged in the arts, we have a writing club, we have a film club.
I've been doing kayaking and also did sailing. Cornish is a really nice place to just go watch sunset in Abu Dhabi. Biking at the Cornish, the best thing ever. Morning jogs in the Cornish, the best thing ever.
We have technology labs, great cafeteria, student lounges to study. They're well equipped with computers and music rooms and basically everything you could possibly need.
At the Health and Wellness Center, we have counseling and we have a hotline available 24/7. We have a full team in place, and it's a community that cares and a community that will take care of each other.
Students in Abu Dhabi come from everywhere in the world. I have friends from India, from Pakistan, from America, from Taiwan, from Hungary, and I even learned some Hungarian along the way.
I gave a point from what I saw in Ethiopia. I heard points from what people experience in their home countries, Russia, El Salvador, and you don't get that in other universities.
NYU Abu Dhabi, with the support of the Abu Dhabi government, is deeply committed to allowing each student who qualifies for NYU Abu Dhabi to be able to do so regardless of their financial need. We believe that this is the way to create the best undergraduate experience possible, to bring the best students, and to create a microcosm of a world of inclusion and equality.
The Global Network University is a completely novel structure for what a great university is. We are the unique providers of this education, which is designed to be for the cosmopolitan citizen of global civil society. Although you do most of your work at that portal campus where you entered, you get campuses on 6 continents where there are NYU facilities, NYU professors, NYU courses.
The world is becoming smaller, and I feel like being able to be in all of these different places and harness these different skills from different people enables us to truly be a part of the revolution in education that's currently taking place.
The vision for a global network university really grew out of a hunger by students and faculty to explore the world in new kinds of ways. Together, that's building something very different, a kind of new paradigm for learning, teaching, and researching for this century.
Having all of these opportunities in the Global Network University was very important to me to further my own academic goals and then also my career goals because I'd like to go into foreign service. So it's very important for me to get that experience now interacting with people from all over the world, building cultural connections.
Students can go to different places around the world and explore what they've always wanted to explore hands-on. So I once took a class called The Miracle of Florence about art, history, and politics, and we had the opportunity to travel to Florence and actually see Brunelleschi's dome, the Duomo. We got to see Leonardo da Vinci's paintings, and it was an absolutely incredible experience, and I know I'll retain all of that knowledge because I was there physically, and I remember the culture because I was actually immersed in it.
I'm a student in Chinese, and I'd really want to not only understand, Chinese from a classroom kind of experience. I'd also want to go to maybe Shanghai and experience the culture firsthand.
When you're part of the Global Network University, you can talk to people who are halfway across the world and study with them. And bringing the world closer together is a big thing to say, but this is just the beginning.
New York University offers people a global experience. It's part of the future where we will be far more interdependent and rely upon each other across frontiers. And it's unique because it covers the whole world, unique because people can enter at different parts of the world. It's the achievement of the first stage of a truly global society.
This experience has just changed my perspective on life, which I am very happy about.
The opportunities that this place has opened up for me already are beyond what I could have imagined.
This university brings out the best of you. It shapes you into a person who you want to be.
I don't really know what my future holds for me, but I think this is just a great place for me to start. That's all I know.
To use your knowledge and creativity to contribute to the development of a more inclusive and a more peaceful world. This is what higher education is ultimately about.